Hey Laura, if you wanted to do what we did as far as figuring out equity realization, it's a bit of an arduous process, but not too bad. Uh, First of all, what you want to do is, or I'll explain to you what we do first. We run a sim for a certain situation across a representative amount of flops. Typically, we're going to want to do around 100 or 200. The way that you can find representative flops, you can't just make up flops because, of course, you want flops to be represented by how often they actually hit. For instance, monotone boards, I think, only hit like 3% of the time. So you go to PO solver, pre-flop subsets, and let's say you want to do, you know, 700 flops. You could copy paste. Then you would set up some sort of sim here or spot and go to generate script. Okay, well, geez, I guess I'll have to, for us to generate a script, I have to put in something here. Let's see what happens. If this were a video, I would have paused it, but okay, so that's just a random thing. I'm going to go to generate script. Now I need to go back to the flop subsets. Copy paste them. Then you put them in this situation here. Come up with the saves directory and click generate script, go back, press go, and it's going to run whatever amount of sims that you wanted to. So I'm sure if you've done a script, or if you haven't done a script before, you just do a script. And then this is the important part for getting the equity realization profiles. So I've done some scripts on this computer. I'm going to give you an example. You have to go into the folder that you printed off or that you scripted into. So for instance, I have hijack versus big blind, 20 big blinds. These are these all came from a script. So if I wanted to find out something like equity realization profile, I would have to go to analysis and then runouts aggregated frequencies. I usually like to create, just do hijack versus big blind, and then it'll create a folder. So make sure to create the folder. So this is PO solver hijack versus big blind, and now we've got this thing called a report. Oh, you didn't even see the, oops, here. So we created this folder, and now there's a report. Gosh, I hate my new computer's programs. What is LibreOffice? And we come up with this. So we have EQR. Oh, and to do the actual hands, there's another report. Crap. Oh yeah, you have to click the hands report, and it'll say what hands realize the most. Now, in these 20 hand sample, didn't matter. So there's going to be a lot of randomness in this 20 hand sample. But if you do a representative sample over hundreds of different flops, you will be able to estimate relatively closely the equity realization of certain hands, and this is the first part of that process.